We're about 2 months in. So far, so good.
The 1-0. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Welcome back to the Austin Senators franchise on MLB The Show 22, where we're building an all-native Black American MLB franchise in honor of all the Black baseball players who have paved the way to where we are now. We are entering into month 3 of season 1, and we're starting to really get a feel of who our star players are. Thank you for tuning in. This is going to be a recap video where we show some highlights and give you some updates on how our players are doing. What you're seeing now is Jordan Hicks, who came into the Philadelphia Phillies game and struck out 6 players, had some nasty stuff. You know, he's really doing his thing. He kind of turning out to be one of our top pitchers. So nice cutter there to sit down his 6th batter. The only problem is like we said in video number 1, we're not going to play 162 games. We have a little strategy here. In certain games, we step up and we play as the perspective of that player. Unfortunately, we played as Jordan Hicks and we were not able to get the win after the manager took us out in the 5th inning. As you can see here, went extra innings. And in the 10th inning, we ended up losing 3-5. In those first two months of the season, we had a player by the name of Kyle Lewis. You're seeing his highlight here in real life, who plays for the Seattle Mariners. Again, we're doing this franchise and playing this video game to learn more about some of our Black baseball players that we don't know about, and Kyle Lewis is one of them. So like I was saying, the first 2 months of the season, he ended up like having a broken ankle or some kind of bad virtual injury where he had to sit out for the first 2 months. I'm glad he's healthy in real life and he's doing his thing. But in our virtual universe, he was out for the first month and a half. He makes his return against the New York Yankees, where he struggled just a little bit. I mean, he's our center fielder. He was able to make some plays in center field, show off his speed, and do his thing back there. As you can see right here, he makes a nice catch to end the inning in the 1st inning. So, you know, got moving on that ankle a little bit there. But when he got up to the plate, he didn't really have that normal pop that he normally has. And I was probably just trying a little bit too hard to get a big hit, swinging for the fences, when maybe I should have just been a little bit more patient. When you get one of your star players back, you know, you get anxious and try to get out there and do too much. So as you can see here, I think he ended up going 0 for 4. But you can see here both of the times that we were up had some fly balls that didn't do much and sat down 2 times. And, you know, it's okay. We ended up winning that game, though. We played as Kyle Lewis' perspective. Our team was still able to carry us through. We get the win against the Yankees. Up next, though, we head on down to the Bay Area, Oakland, California, and that's Kyle Lewis again up at the plate. 9th inning, 4-5. Yes, sir. I think that man is back. Ties the game up in late innings, top of the 9th. It's now 5-5. That's what we need out of Kyle Lewis, and we're glad that he's back in the lineup, hitting dingers, doing his thing. That's a player that I'm going to watch in real life, man, and really get to know who Kyle Lewis is. I know he's a young player. He's young on our team, so, you know, we'll be able to watch Seattle Mariners game in real life and see what Kyle Lewis is about. So shout out to Kyle Lewis. Came back strong, and he does it again the very next day.
In the air, left field. Way back there. And that one's
gone. A 2-run shot put us up 4-2 in the 10th inning, y'all. So Kyle Lewis back in the lineup, back doing his thing. Shout out to him. We really appreciate your virtual talents, brother. But nah, for real, Kyle Lewis is back and the Austin Senators are rolling. Devin Williams was able to come in and close this game out. 4-3 here. Strikes the man. Now we can leave Oakland with another win. So didn't put the record in this one, but at this time in the season, we are leading the way in the wild card. The Austin Senators are off to a really good start, and we're hopefully we can keep this going as we head into the All-Star break. After leaving the Bay Area, we went to New York. Again, some more late game heroics. This is the top of the 9th inning. Bobby Bradley comes up to the plate. Nice single right there. Riley Green moves from first base to third. We send him home because that's a bad throw. Riley Green scores, and the score is now 2-2. Top of the 9th inning. Bobby Bradley, pinch hit, comes up big with an RBI double, and now we have a chance to send this thing into at least extra innings. That wasn't Riley Green who scored. Riley Green is up next, and let's see what he can do at the plate. Count is 0-0, throws it in. Riley Green with a nice hit right there, kind of slaps it into left field, and that's a double, and that's going to bring home Bobby Bradley. We are now up 3-2, top of the 9th inning, late game heroics. Your Austin Senators are doing their thing late in the game. What a great hit right there in pressure time, and it was 2-1, now it's 3-2, and we're really rolling. Up next is Willie Calhoun, our left fielder, and bow, he takes that deep, and that really is going to put this game away. 2-run home run, 5-2. The Senators go to New York and give it to the Yankees, man. In the late 9th inning, we were able to have some late game heroics, and it's great to see our bats were connected, and we were able to get that win. Another player who is starting to really showcase and be a leader on the Austin Center is starting pitcher Marcus Stroman, who we acquired from the Chicago Cubs, I believe. Pitch number 1 is a slider inside, and I think up next we get a nice sinker ball for a swing and a miss. Marcus Stroman is not normally a strikeout pitcher, but right here, this 3-pitch strikeout was something nasty. Slider outside right there, and he sat him down. Top of the 5th inning, still have a shutout going. And in the 7th, we strike out another man. Heading into the 8th inning for Marcus Stroman, no runs on the board. Can he continue to wheel and deal and get this shutout up? Deep shot right here. That's a double for sure. But no, Willie Calhoun gets it to Cabrian Hayes, who has a dart right there to get him out at the plate, which lets Marcus Stroman carry that, not a no-hitter, but a shutout into the 9th inning, where he was able to get the job done. As you see that beautiful throw right there, Marcus Stroman right here, high cheese, he's out of there. Cutter, 89 miles per hour to win the game. We end up going again with a shutout. You don't see that much in baseball because everybody's swinging for the fences now, but Marcus Stroman was able to get out of there. 4-0 win, and now we head on down to H-Town, and we see my man Marcus Semien with a nice blast right there, double off the wall. A little bit further, it would have been a home run. Normally, at least for me, my understanding of second basemen, they were like contact hitters, not necessarily home run hitters. At least that's what I thought. And again, I'm doing this series so I can learn a little bit more about baseball. But Marcus Semien, he must not be your average second baseman, because he is a power hitter for us. As you can see right there, home run number 8, Marcus Semien rising to the top. He is somebody who was on our team. Remember, we started off as the Texas Rangers. We came in, we used their base roster. We got everybody out of there that wasn't native black. Marcus Semien stayed on the team, 92 rated overall. Glad to keep him around, because he is one of our best power hitters and just one of our best players on the team in general. So we were able to get that win against the Houston Astros. And another cool thing about this series is we are playing some of our minor league games and seeing who our young talent is. This is Cannon Smith and Jigba with a great throw out right there. Cannon Smith-Njigba, maybe it's Kanan, I don't know, but Smith-Njigba is a really interesting last name. I believe he has a football player who might be his cousin, his brother, his something, his relative. If anybody knows, put that in the comments. Who is Cannon Smith-Njigba's brother, cousin, family member? I don't know, but he is coming up big, and he may be somebody who moves up quick as he comes up to the plate here in the 7th inning and shows you can do it at the plate as long as in the field. So that's a home run right there. And when we get back on video number 3, we're going to head into the All-Star game. And we have a few players who are doing their thing, so maybe they get enough votes to get to the All-Star game. So thank you. We appreciate you tuning in for episode 2 of the Austin Senators franchise, man. We're going to get with y'all. See you next time. Peace.